Last week, we talked an awful lot about the negative things being added to your food, so let's go ahead and flip the script a little bit. Let's talk about the things that you can add to your food and add to your diet that are an overall benefit for you. So, the Wonder Supplement you've never heard of prevents cancer, makes your heart healthier, and slows skin and aging. Okay, well, why haven't we heard about this Wonder Supplement before? Did it just get discovered? Every biohacker has a supplement, or 91 of them, to rave about these days, but the doctor swears there's a single wonder pill that can do everything from slow brain decline to prevent cancer to make your skin look younger and healthier. Dr. Corey Goldberg, a plastic surgeon based in Toronto, has been taking it for 15 years and insists it's the most underrated but effective supplement out there to tackle the root cause of most of your health problems. I feel sometimes like I'm taking crazy pills because the stuff sounds too good to be true, but it's very real and the mechanism behind it is legit. Well, I've already got issues with this. It's supposed to make your skin feel healthier and it's being promoted by a plastic surgeon. I think we're seeing a conflict of interest here, Dak. So the supplement is a glycidin, okay, an antioxidant formula made from cantaloupe melon, rich in SOD, and something called gliadin, a component of wheat gluten. What? Goldberg, a plastic surgeon who's on a glycodin, okay, board of directors, but doesn't get paid by the brand. Okay, that's a little bit more transparent, said he first started giving it to patients a decade and a half ago, and the sales rep touted it for skin benefits. He said he was amazed to see the immediate difference in his patient's recovery after plastic surgery, including less swelling and bruising. Digging into the studies and performing a couple of his own, he came to find that it had benefits for other areas of the body too. All right, what it's doing to reducing oxidative stress, which is the root cause of cancer, heart disease, cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, and several other things. There's very little consideration about root causes, and to some extent, there's not a lot of treatments for root causes either. Goldberg says that with more than 40 trials showing benefits for every organ system, from the eyes to the kidneys to the lungs to the skin, there's nothing quite like it out there. Okay, I truly believe that it's a unique entity. I'm not aware that there's anything else worldwide that has this ability, and I've looked. All right, but yeah, legitimately never heard of this stuff before. Normally anything associated with gluten, not very well, never really ends up working out well in regards to dealing with inflammation, so why is this working? Though the supplement is new, the enzyme in it, SOD, has been around for millions of years. Natural source includes cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. I love all of those things. Goldberg says the foods don't have a lot of it, so when you eat it, it's digested and not being absorbed in a way that will work against oxidative stress. Glycidin encapsulates the SOD with gliadin, which is really tough and avoids digestion, so it ends up being absorbed by the intestines to move elsewhere in your body. He says that it has a ton of benefits, but those are his top 3. I mean, okay, well, it's not bad. Okay, improving skin, reducing oxidative stress, lessens skin inflammation, meaning less hyperpigmentation, brown spots, and hypopigmentation, white spots. Protecting the heart, the doctor says it has a huge benefit. 1-2-year study, French researchers gave glycidin to patients with cardiovascular risk. It actually showed that the thickness in the artery walls decreased over the 2 years compared to the control groups, which thickened. To put that into perspective, there's no drug on the planet, there's no prescription medication that has ever been shown to reverse cardiovascular disease, he went on. All right. And finally, in regards to preventing cancer, studies found that glycidin may also have benefits for cancer treatment. It has actually been shown to reduce the oxidative stress within the tumors. It's not a tumor. Well, it won't be after this stuff. And therefore, reduce how often they metastasize. It hasn't been shown to reduces the formation, but it has been shown to reduce the severity and the metastasis rate. There you go. That's a proper enunciation. So with all the research, why aren't longevity's experts all over the stuff? Goldberg certainly is singing its praises. I have spent the past 10 years of my life screaming about this to anybody who will listen. It's a hard sell because it's hard to believe. I'm not claiming it's a panacea, but I really think it has a major benefit on health span and potentially a lifespan. So yeah, hey man, it really does sound too good to be true. It has a bunch of benefits that are out there, and realistically, if he wants to address root causes, and this thing is supposed to be something that takes care of inflammation, it's a big issue for a lot of different diseases. So So yeah, I'll be paying attention to this stuff. Not necessarily gonna, break the bank to go and try it out, but we might see what this stuff retails for, and maybe I'll run through it here in the next year or so. We'll see. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.